Yes, in case you haven't noticed by the beautiful soundtrack behind me of Huey Lewis and the News, we are going back in time. But unfortunately, we are not going to go over the cult classic that is Back to the Future, which is what I have set up behind me. And as you can hear your eardrums, we are not. But it is a beautiful tie into what we are going to go over because it's going to be Project Almanac. Yes, the time traveling epic of five teenagers. Now, you have, let's say, the TARDIS, a DeLorean, a phone booth, a train, maybe even a hot tub for some. Yes, all are perfect renditions of the time traveling devices throughout the history of film and TV alike, but this time we go over a watch. Now it has been done before. We've seen a lot of things done with watches, in television history, and we've obviously seen um, the time traveling way of the watch. But this is kind of interesting because it's like a watch backpack is what it was kind of interesting. What was also kind of interesting about this film is that a couple fun facts. This film was actually pushed back, I believe, twice. Now I don't know why in particular, other than it needed to be reshot or redubbed. If you for the ADR, because this film was actually named. It was previously named Welcome to Yesterday. And I don't know how many times they would have said that or they didn't say it in there, but it needed to be redubbed and reshot for a few scenes because they do go over Project Almanac a lot in this. They say it repeatedly. Now the thing is, what I found out about this film was that naming it Project Almanac did give it a bigger, broader story arc. It gave it it basically gave it the story, the storyline or the plot line, if you were. Um, yeah, I know, but the thing is, I personally liked Welcome to Yesterday, the title, way better, right? It sounds way better, right? It's way better than Project Almanac. And honestly, I enjoy this more than I thought I would, but less than I thought, if that makes sense. The thing, it's one of these meh movies, where it's like it's good enough, but it's not great. It was entertaining to a point. It kept you interested. It didn't really do anything for you in the end, though. But now keep in mind, this film is actually filmed first person style, or what I like to put it, they were clover. It was Cloverfielding. Now, at some points, now it was hard. It was some. With that being said, it was at some points it was hard to figure out what was going on, what was being said because of the loud noises overshadowing their dialogue. It was kind of annoying after it got annoying like real quick and real fast because they did it constantly, especially when they were trying to when they huddled up to do it, which is again a weird aspect ratio. But then again, whatever. One of the aspects, one of the aspects that was enjoyable was actually the cast because it was a cast of new bloods. Basically, it was actors that you may only know by certain films or certain shows. It you only know by face sometimes. You don't really know by names. It was kind of, and it just appears. It's kind of weird, and it's weird at sometimes when you see new bloods come in. But I personally enjoyed it because I like seeing new people in certain roles like this one. And I actually have seen a couple of. I don't know why I keep pointing that way, but because there's nothing there. I'm just a little paranoid, I guess. I'm waiting for the doctor. All right. But yes, this is a time traveling movie, time traveling film, and the cast, the theme of it, which is what it was. Now it's basically from the beginning. It didn't tip you off right away, so I was definitely intrigued by that fact as well. I was actually excited about this film from the beginning because pretty much ever since the trailer premiered. Unfortunately, it wasn't really great or unbelievable. It didn't really bring me to a point where, oh my god, this is amazing, I have to tell everybody about it type of deal. But it's one of those, like, if you mention something about it and it's a tie into something, I will mention it. So one of those types of movies. It was time traveling, and I kind of like that concept. I know it's been like done to death. I mean, not recently, but I'm just saying in general, as a general statement. They didn't really kill it to death. You know, even the way that they try to differentiate from other time traveling movies was that the device that they used. It was, like I said before, it was like a watch backpack, and adding in the project uh, Almanac aspect of the storyline was actually kind of cool, because basically it sent him on a journey to fix things, to have a directive point. It's a waypoint in the horizon, and it kind of went that way. So I really enjoyed that part. Also, I mean, I would actually definitely. I'm gonna recommend this film only because I do enjoy the time traveling parts of this. I do enjoy the science of it. I do enjoy the acting. Could have been obviously a lot better. The people that they chose were actually really good. I like the acting choices here. So go check this out. If you haven't already, definitely check this out. It's actually one of my friend's cousins, I believe, also worked on it. So there's another fun fact for you. So go check this out. You should also check out our channel. We're doing great new stuff coming up this summer. I'm making it official right now. We are going to be doing video game run throughs. We're with me and my friends. We're gonna be start playing like Smash Brothers, stuff like that. Halo is gonna be awesome. All different kinds of life and all different systems all around. We'll probably go back in time, as it were, to a different time period with 64 and like the PS1 stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. You should also stay tuned for our next adventure, because as you can clearly see, I kind of predicted we are going to go to Bikini Bottom next, and SpongeBob Sponge Underwater. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Bye.